Registruj se uz promo kod Triangle i pokupi 3000 dinara bonusa, plus 100 besplatnih spinova. Admiral Bet, više od igre.
Yeah, my name is Sean Maddena. I am a MMA and Muay Thai coach at Easton Training Center in Denver, Colorado. Yeah, it was a great fight. Very dramatic, of course. The first round was a little bit scary, I think, for everyone. But yeah, that's how we wanted the finals to go. Was a tough fight at the end of the year. So yeah, I'm very happy with his performance, and yeah, it was against a great opponent. Yeah, I was very satisfied with his performances this year. We had 4 great opponents. For me, this tournament's very difficult. 4 fights in 9 months. It's very hard to stay healthy for a whole year of fights. 4 weight cuts as well, which is very difficult. The last fight being 5 rounds. So a lot of really tough training for the whole year. So he was able to stay healthy for the most part and put on some really good, smart performances this year against good opponents. So yeah, I could not be happier as his coach. Yeah, honestly, I think Surdu, our first fight, was the toughest because we didn't know a lot about Surdu. He was new to us. He was new to the promotion, and he's he's a very dangerous opponent, young opponent. He's explosive. So starting the tournament with someone like Surdu that we didn't really know a lot about was difficult. We know Jungwirth, we know Kozma, we know Michailidisom, but we didn't really know Surdu. So the first fight with him was, I think, the toughest for sure. Yeah, I think for Bojan, he's in his prime right now, which is, I think, maybe crazy to say because he's 35. He has almost 40 fights, but he's at a point now where physically and mentally he's the best he's ever been. So for some fighters, that takes a little bit longer. For Bojan, it took a little longer mentally to mature, but he's in a place now where he's fighting smarter. His skill level is very good. I think we always knew Bojan, to me, was top 10 UFC talent, but now he's learning to fight smarter and fight the right way, yeah, now we are seeing it in his performances. Yeah, I've been telling everyone that I can back home about Octagon. I've talked to Ariel Hawani about it a couple times as well. To me, this is one of my favorite promotions. I really love the fans out here. It's very different than the U.S. For me personally, I'm not a fan of American fans of MMA because they boo so much. They're always kind of like back and forth with the fighters. But here in Europe, and especially with Octagon, the fans are very loyal to the fighters. They win, they lose, no problem. They want good fights and good effort from the fighters, and they're happy. Even if they're cheering for someone who's from the hometown and someone else wins, they're still happy for that fighter. So you never hear booing here. The crowd is always full. These events are huge here. I really enjoy Octagon. I think there's great fans here, great talent here. It's a great promotion. Yes. Vale Tipuno to the Serbian fans. Yeah, thank you guys very much for supporting Bojan for all the years. Before UFC, PFL, everything. I'm very happy that the Serbian fans stayed with him and supported him, and yeah, here we are. We did it.